What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I just got over here to the shop. We're at B&K Performance. We're going to work on this thing today. Not doing any racing this weekend. There's a lot of racing happening, but the reality is set in. If I want to go fast and compete with all these classes that are happening in the limited prep, the no prep, and even some of the prep stuff, this car has got to be ready. The other car is just not set up to do what I need it to do. So we're going to try to kick some butt on this today. Don't forget to go to turbojohnracing.com to grab yourself some merchandise and hit that join feature if you want to join us on our Wednesday night live chats. Those are always really fun. All right, so what we're going to do today, you see I got this stuff set up here. Last time we were over here working on it, we got the K-member on it. Most of the bars on the inside of the car are done. We got our subframe connector stuff. It's welded all to the floor really good. On this side, I got to do the other side. I got to add a couple bars. I am going to go ahead and add a bar up here. Hopefully this thing will certify to a 25.5. I mean, it's got the factory floor in it. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be fine. I mean, we haven't, done anything to the back. Everything's back here. These are the wheels I'm going to put off the front. Randy is letting me borrow these for the time being. You see one of them's got the scar. I don't know if y'all remember. Randy crashed his and scrubbed the wall at Galot a couple years ago. So this is the wheels off of his for right now. He eventually is going to get these back, but he's going to order another one, but I'm going to use these for the time being. We got the double bead locks back here on the back. These are welds. I know people say, I can't believe they're double bead lock welds, but they are. But we got the 4-link, all the bars back here in the back, so all this is good. In the front, what we're going to be working on today is we're going to finish the steering stuff. I got the steering stuff. I got the A-arms. I've got the struts. I'm going to go ahead and put my good struts on this one. I've got some caster camber plates. I got my bump steer kit that just came in. So we got bump steer kit. We got some stuff here for some reinforcements that we're going to be doing up here. These are the caster camber plates I'm going to put on. My goal is to have this thing as a rolling chassis when I leave here today. That's the plan. Rolling chassis. I think we can do it. We got everything to do it. We got this aluminum bolt-in column that come from NC Speed Lab, so y'all hit them up if y'all want to get one. They make them for a whole bunch of different vehicles. Got the steering wheel, the quick disconnect. I've got the seat out in the car, so I'm gonna try to get all that stuff in today. Man, I got a lot of hopes. It's about 12 o'clock now, so I'm planning on working on this for about 12 hours a day, so we'll see how much we can get done. Okay, so the A-arms are now on. This is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. I'm probably just going to do a little brief update so there's not a ton of freaking time lapse. But I did end up getting the caster camber plates on. These are Maximum Motorsports, and to flip them over to go all the way upside down under here was going to be kind of problematic. And so what I did is I just simply flipped this piece over here. That's normally up, and so it's flipped over. So that's going to give me a little bit of travel there. And the other thing I'll do, I'll space this really good on my struts. So that's what we got done so far. So now I'm working on getting the spindles. Brian had a set of spindles, so I'm getting them cleaned up. We'll put the spindles on it, and we'll get the front struts on it. And these are my radial valve struts, the Stranges. And so we're going to put a 1495 on the front right now and see how that works. This car is going to be pretty low. If I can get it as low as I want it, then I think we might be fine with the caster camber plates like this. We should have about 4 to 4.5 inches of travel, and that might be sufficient. So let's keep going. Well, we got the rack and pinion on, so this is good. That's in the right spot. We were going to go ahead and put the whole front end together, but something I didn't measure. These spindles must be for like a 4-cylinder or something, because this is 1 inch wide, and on my strut it's 3/4 of an inch wide, so these are not going to work. So I got to take these back off. So that means I don't know, I probably will go ahead and try to get my steering wheel and steering shaft stuff on, and maybe try to do the rest of the front end. But as far as getting it rolling, not happening. I've been over here for like 6 hours and I've got freaking nothing done. Nothing. I had some problems getting the A-arms on, and it's just been one thing after another. One thing after another. spins forever. I'm gonna start doing that at least once a week so that we don't have rust in the cylinders. Wow, it's kind of choked me. Okay, so one other thing I did not notice is these brakes. I got these Wilwood brakes from Devin Vanderhoof. These would come off of his convertible, and he told me they were for 87 and 93, and this is the bracket. And so the other spindle, these holes, that's a 4-cylinder spindle, it looks like, and this is from probably 79 to 85. That's not gonna work. So I've got to get some actual spindles for a V8 car 87 to 93 to use my front brakes. So we're gonna be hunting those down. I think Brian's got a set, but I'm gonna have to pull them off another car. So that's not happening today. I got my bump steer kit on. I went ahead and started doing my steering. So let me show you how I'm gonna do this real fast. This is like the Summit, I guess it's probably a Flaming River knockoff. These joints are freaking huge. And it was kind of designed to be used with a factory end here that goes up here. So I had a factory shaft to come out of here. And so I cut this off. And so you can see what I just did. I cut the shaft off here. It's about 3 inches long from this hole. And then this is the actual shaft that is going to be in the aluminum column that is bolted in here. And so that way the steering wheel will be kind of far forward. The seat is, I'm gonna try to slide the seat as far back as I can. And then that way that'll help. It's amazing. It's funny when you put the car on the scales and then with the driver, with my car now, and my seat is kind of moved forward a little bit. But when I get in the car, it actually puts more weight on the back. So that's what my goal is to get it in the back. So we're definitely gonna get done with the steering today. I don't know if I'll get the steering wheel 100% welded on, just because this is my steering wheel that I have now. You can move this thing multiple ways, but this one is splined, which I'm digging, but you can only do it one way. So I'm gonna make sure that it is perfectly lined up with the front wheels. And I think it is, this thing's got 3 1/4 turns from lock to lock. And so I've got it dead on in the middle. But if you look at it to where the actual bump steer kit is in relation to the actual ball joint, you know, it's a little bit different. So I want to, and I may end up having to cut the arm a little bit or run one side on a little bit further. That's on a pretty good ways, but I want to make sure that before I weld this on, that it is exactly in the right spot. So we're going to get this all mocked up. Everything's going to be on but the steering wheel today, and we'll be good. So let's keep on working. Okay, we are done. It is now 9:30. I've been officially over here for 9.5 hours, and I have gotten squat done. Nothing. I mean, I've been working on it the whole time too. So frustrating. But it does look cool what little bit I've got done. I mean, you look at it and you go, wow, you've been over there for 9.5 hours, you hadn't done squat. And I agree. I don't know, maybe I'm just slow. All right, guys, we'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to go to turbojohnracing.com. Later.